Both Subaru and GM are coming with an $8,000 pickup truck, but can they really be good at this price point? Spoiler alert, yes they can. Both trucks are actually really great, but which one is going to be better? Which one should you choose? Well, let's break it down. Performance. Let's start with the Brat. Subaru's not messing about this time. The Brat will soon hit the road once again with a slew of exciting upgrades that are sure to captivate both loyal fans and newcomers alike. They're coming with a hybrid engine, embracing Subaru's eco-friendliness. But hold on to your seats because there's more excitement on the horizon. The introduction of a beefed-up 1.8-liter engine variant that promises to inject a dose of adrenaline into the Brat elevates its performance to thrilling new heights. But the one most people are excited about is the 2.5-liter Boxer engine, reminiscent of its Crosstrek and Impreza RS siblings. With an impressive output of 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque, this powerhouse promises an adrenaline-fueled ride that'll leave you breathless and exhilarated. And for those who crave even greater power and performance, feast your eyes on the rugged Baja Wilderness variant, rumored to boast a formidable 2.4-liter turbocharged Boxer engine. With an anticipated output of 260 horsepower, this beast of an engine is poised to deliver unparalleled performance and adrenaline-pumping thrills, whether you're navigating challenging off-road trails or cruising down the open highway. These diverse engine options underscore Subaru's unwavering commitment to providing drivers with the ultimate blend of performance and efficiency. But on the other hand, GM gives you one option and only that. This truck comes equipped with an impressive standard engine option available across all its versions. And what lies beneath the hood? None other than the mighty 1.2-liter turbocharged engine designed to churn out a remarkable 133 horsepower and a hefty 155 pound-feet of torque. But here's the kicker, it's not just about raw power. This engine is all about efficiency and exceptional acceleration, setting a new standard in its class. But GM offers two transmission options. You can take your pick between the classic 6-speed manual transmission or the seamless automatic transmission. Both are expertly paired with the engine to strike that perfect balance between performance and efficiency. So whether you're a fan of the hands-on feel of manual shifting or prefer the effortless ease of an automatic, rest assured this truck has got you covered. But hold your horses, because the Montana is about more than just power and performance. It's a trailblazer in redefining what a pickup truck should be. As Chevrolet's first compact unibody pickup, it seamlessly blends the comfort and sophistication of a utility vehicle with the rugged durability and versatility of a traditional truck, and that is clearly shown in the design. Let me explain. Design. This bad boy brings together the best of both worlds, the cozy vibes of a utility vehicle and the ruggedness of a truck. It rocks a front end inspired by the Chevy Blazer, giving off major bold and contemporary looks. Those organic lines, they seamlessly flow into a raised cargo bed, creating a look that's as unique as it is attractive. And don't forget about that black plastic cladding that adds to the truck's tough-as-nails appeal. And the top-tier models come loaded with roof rails and a sport bar above the bed, blending functionality with flair. But let's talk about the real MVP here, the multi-flex cargo bed. It's a game changer, acting like a massive trunk with a next-level tonneau cover sealing system. Translation: best-in-class waterproofing protection, folks. And here's a fun fact, the truck rides on an extended variant of the GM platform, giving it that crew cab body and a cohesive design that's hard to resist. And on the inside, the interior design is a masterclass in balance, mixing stealthy colors and materials for a cabin that's both comfy and tough as nails. Sure, the second row might feel a tad snug, but hey, that's par for the course in the subcompact pickup world. Even the Subaru has its fair share of space issues. It has some things that Subaru needs to fix. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad. In fact, with that classic pickup truck vibe, some cool tech updates, and those adventure packages, Subaru did a good job. This bad boy's got fender cladding and purposeful wheels that scream adventure. Rumor has it the Wilderness variant is going all out with suspension upgrades, all-terrain tires, and some seriously cool LED fog lights. Inside, Subaru's mixing their classic layout with the latest tech and super comfy seats. And get this, the interior's built for the outdoorsy types, with fabrics that can take a beating and surfaces you can hose down after a muddy adventure. And if you're all about that open air vibe, you'll love the optional panoramic sunroof. It's like driving with the wind in your hair, but with all the modern comforts. They sprinkled in some retro aesthetics, giving a nod to the Brat's legendary past while keeping things fresh and hip. So yeah, the 2025 Brat's design isn't just a blast from the past, it's a smart update that blends tradition with what today's drivers want. But there is fear that the material quality and other fancy things might get left out. Because the Brat is going to be a no-nonsense, powerful off-road truck. It'll be hard to match expectations on both fronts with a tight budget. But let's talk about that for a second. Off-road capability. The new Subaru Brat is coming with Subaru's famous all-wheel drive system, promising top-notch traction and off-road chops. With solid ground clearance, it's set to conquer a variety of terrains. And there's talk of a wilderness trim in the works, potentially boosting ground clearance, tweaking approach and departure angles, and throwing in other off-road goodies. Heck, some models might even rock a dual-range transmission for extra off-road flair. But wait, what about the 2023 Chevy Montana? Well, buckle up because it's built tough to take on those rugged trails. Sporting high ground clearance and a purpose-built suspension system, it's ready to tackle the toughest of terrains with ease. But here's the kicker. The Brat has better clearance, and GM is rolling out with front-wheel drive, which could put a damper on its off-road prowess compared to an all-wheel drive setup. So where does that leave us? In a nutshell, the Subaru Brat seems to be waving the off-road flag a bit higher with its all-wheel drive system and potential wilderness trim. From increased ground clearance to that snazzy dual-range transmission, it's geared up for the toughest challenges. Sure, the Chevy Montana is no slouch with its robust capabilities, but that front-wheel drive setup might hold it back when the going gets tough out there on the trails. You can clearly say that the Brat wins the off-road competition, but that's not the only thing that matters, right? And here is the thing about the compact market. It's not all about specs or numbers. Preferences matter at this price point. You won't get everything packed in one car, so you decide which is better for you. I'll just talk about the facts. Towing capacity. The Brat kicks off with towing capabilities ranging from 3,000 to 5,000 pounds depending on what's under the hood, which beats GM's 3,500 pound mark and a payload strength of 1,000 pounds. And let me tell you, that turbocharged Brat, it's reaching for the stars on the higher end. We're still waiting on the official word about its payload capacity, but you can bet it's geared towards performance junkies. And honestly, that's the main thing that matters here, because GM's truck is meant to just give you the essentials of two worlds: functional trucks and small SUVs. Just look at the beds. GM focused on making it as practical as they could with their designs, and Subaru just amplified their truck's maximum capabilities. So with that being said, let's talk about the price. Price. Both trucks are priced competitively within the compact truck segment, starting around the $8,000 mark. Subaru's strong reputation for reliability and value retention could give the Brat an edge in expected resale value. However, the Montana's robust design and efficient engine also suggest it will be a reliable vehicle that should maintain a good resale value over time. So the real question now is, which one won in your opinion? But before you make your decision, let me tell you about the rest of the competition. Say hello to the Toyota IMV0, the newest player in the pickup truck arena, packed with simplicity and personalization. And that is what makes it different, and it starts at an enticing $10,000. Don't let its minimalistic vibe fool you. Flexibility is the name of the game with the IMV0. Its modular design lets you attach all sorts of bodies to its flatbed section. That is why they're keeping it simple, with flat glazing for all the windows, a trusty flatbed. From food truck dreams to off-road adventures to rescue missions, this two-seat pickup can do it all. It's Toyota's way of saying that they're here to provide versatile rides for everyone, no matter where you are in the world. Reports suggest that the IMV0 handles well, zipping around with the agility of its larger truck cousins. While we're still waiting on the nitty-gritty specs, the IMV0 is gearing up to offer either gas or diesel 4-cylinder engines, possibly including a punchy 2-liter gas engine and a rumored 2.4-liter diesel. This is your go-to if you're after a practical, budget-friendly pickup that doesn't skimp on customization. But the thing is, safety features like airbags come as extras. Unfortunately, this truck lacks so many safety features that they can't even sell it in the States. But don't worry, because the Ranchero is revving its way back into the pickup truck scene with some seriously exciting features. And Ford is not playing around. They're bringing a whole menu of engine options here. The base model is flexing its muscles with a 1.5-liter gasoline engine, but there is an optional 2-liter engine that might just give you that extra kick. And hold on to your hats, because word on the street says there could be even beefier variants making their grand entrance soon. Now let's talk style. The Ranchero is taking inspiration from the Ford Maverick and the Ford Escapes book, rocking that sleek unibody construction. Translation: you're in for a smoother ride than compared to those old-school body-on-frame designs. But there's more. Rumor has it there's a hybrid option in the works. If that pans out, it's like hitting the jackpot, because the Ranchero is all about merging rugged practicality of a pickup truck with the cozy vibes and efficiency of a passenger car. And the crazy thing is that it'll be priced very competitively. They don't want to lose such a growing market for a couple of bucks. So the real question is, will they manage demand and production effectively this time? Who wants to see the history of the Ford Maverick repeating again? But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.